Okay, so this is the spicy 372, whatever you want to call it. I did some upgrades to it. One, a chain brake. I got a cheapie off of eBay, but it didn't come with the spring that holds this forward, so it just kind of stays there. But it does work, so you know, that's all I really care about, because you know, safety is priority. I also changed the pipe out for a opened up exhaust. I like this design. It's just the 3 holes right in the bottom, gives it more airflow, and it's not, you know, it still has some back pressure, so it's happy. And most importantly, it's quieter, because I am using this more of a work saw, so having it just screaming all the time is kind of annoying. And I wrapped the handle, because the ones that Farmer Tech come with stock are so uncomfortable. So I just got some good old Howdy's hockey tape. You know, it's nice and soft, feels fucking great, and you don't have to do anything. It's sticky, so you just wrap it. But I think it came out pretty good, and it's very comfy. But anyway, today's video, I guess, is on sharpening. Alright, so got the camera all figured out. So basically what I do is I start out straight on like this, and I kind of push the file down. I'll do it slow so you guys can see what I'm doing, because I know the camera's gonna be vibrating like a motherfucker. So I just go down a couple swipes, and then I keep the same angle, but now I'm pushing this way. And that's how you get the tip. But you see my angle, I'm still like this. So do that, you know, happy with it. Switch it to this way, which is the angle that I want. And then do that. Alright, I'm gonna switch to another angle here so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. So that one's done. That one's done. Back to this side. Oh, another tip. I like to have my chain kind of more on the tighter side so it doesn't move around as much. So, start out kind of straight, kind of going down. Now back towards me. Now I'm moving the angle back. Now I'm kind of picking up on the file. Give it the old thumb check. It's okay. Could be a little better. Yeah, let's get a look at the one I just did. Come on. Oh yeah. Now that top bit is the burr, and I don't really bother to get rid of that. I just, you know, it goes away after you cut a couple times. Now I'm gonna do a couple normal speed and show you how it goes. I'm not gonna explain it either. Yeah, that's a good one. Look at that. Not too big of a gullet, because you don't want it to dull, but that is a nice looking tooth. Alright, well, that's this chain done. Now, the way you know you're doing it right is when, let's do this one right here. when you put your finger on it, it wants to grab it. Like, you know? Because if you can just put your hand on it, like I've done this in videos before. Actually, this chain isn't that sharp, so I can kind of grab my Band-Aid, but you know, you can run your hands down it. This chain, I just sharpened. You know, it really wants to bite onto your hand. Same with this chain. And even when you don't hit something, you can tell when your rakers are too high. Like if you can't just set the saw on the piece of wood and one-hand it and it just goes through it, if you have to dog in just to get it to cut somewhat fast, then you need to take your rakers down. Now, if I'm feeling fancy, I'll go over the teeth after I'm done filing it, and I'll use a flat file. Alright, now the file I grabbed is kind of dull, so I doubt it'll do anything. But basically, I just kind of go up at an angle on the tooth. Which one was I doing it on? Fuck. Alright, I figured out which one I was doing. So, that's the one I just did it on. And, oh, that's gonna be so hard to see on camera. See how it kind of dug into that top and made that extra pointy? But only do that if you know you're going to be cutting greenwood and it's somewhat soft, because as soon as you hit some hardwood with that and it's dry, it just wrecks it immediately. Definitely not for hardwood, but for softwood, but yep, that was the little thing I wanted to show you guys. Really curious to see how this will work, and if I like it, probably do those saws. Toodaloos.